What is up, guys? It's the Bullish Hammer here, and today I'm bringing you a video that's going to revolve mainly around the topic of how I work out and then what my workouts look like. And I'll also be discussing the Joe Weider 5x5 program. So for those of you that are familiar with it, and for those of you that are just not familiar with it, this video is going to be explaining it and also the way I incorporate it into my own workouts. So if that interests you, then by all means, please stay tuned. And if it doesn't, I'm sure that something in the video will interest you. So let's get into it. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start off by explaining my type of workout, and currently I'm in a hypertrophy phase, and right now on the screen you guys should be seeing a chart laying out my own workout phases and my workout routines, including sets, reps, the kind of workouts, and all that good stuff. And currently I plan on doing a hypertrophy phase for about 6 weeks, and then take 1 week to do a phase where I kind of just touch up on my other muscle groups and all that, and then just work on just my weak parts. And then I'm going to transition into a strength phase, and in that strength phase I'll be able to take the muscle I gained from the hypertrophy phase and then transfer that over into my just overall powerlifting routine. So yeah, right now you'll be seeing that I will train about 5 days a week. My training days, they rotate between a pull push and a legs and hips workout routine, and basically that is just there so that I can hit a ton of muscles in just one day, and then also hit another large amount of muscles the other day, and that way it'll just help me get a good pump, and then it'll just help me grow my muscles faster in a rate that I deem is necessary. And overall it'll just kind of be very similar to a bodybuilding type of routine. And I mean, hypertrophy, it is basically bodybuilding because you're just growing your muscles to as much as you can, but I'm going to be using them for a purpose a little bit different than what a bodybuilder uses them for. But I mean, it's still the same method, right? And yeah, also throughout the video you will be seeing that I'll be putting a lot of my maxes out on screen, and then I'll be showing you just where I'm standing at currently. And if I haven't, then I just want to state that my deadlift right now is about at 455, my squats at 355, and my bench rest is at 220. And I understand that my bench is much weaker than all my other lifts, and which is why I'm doing these kind of phases to try to change things up, because I've never really tried a different phase type of routine or workout. I mainly just stick to just whatever feels right and whatever I think is necessary. And I mean, so far it's worked, but I feel that with my bench being as low as it is, there we go, I just think that it's necessary in order to just grow more than I have in the past. And yeah, now on screen you should be seeing my strength phase. And what you will notice about my strength phase is that it has much lower rep but a little bit higher set amount, and the reason why is because the reps are going to be heavier but the reps are going to be lower, because just I need my body to rest, and I don't want to push myself past my muscle fatigue. And because muscle fatigue, I believe, is better if you're trying to just grow your muscle, but not if you're trying to build strength, because if you're trying to build strength, then you're going to want to go for low reps so your muscles can just adapt to it without necessarily being hurt as much as they would be in a bodybuilding routine. And yeah, so it's fairly simple, really. It's just conventional lifts and all that good stuff. But you will notice that in the hypertrophy phase, I won't be doing the lifts that I normally do, or there's conventional lifts, because I squat and deadlift sumo. But in the hypertrophy phase, you'll see that I'll be doing conventional deadlift, and I'll just be doing incline and decline bench, not flat, and that's so that I can develop the muscles that are lacking in order to just boost my maxes through the roof. And yeah, this is basically just gonna be transitioning into the next part of the video, the Joe Weider 5x5. You'll see that in my workouts, when it comes to my conventional lifts, I'll be doing the Joe Weider 5x5, not for my other lifts such as just the bodybuilding style, but the Joe Weider 5x5 I feel is really good for conventional lift, and it'll help in increasing my strength and just overall goodness, so to say. The Joe Weider plan, I think, is one of the best that I've come across, and I'm notorious for just not following a plan, or sticking to one at least. The reason why is because I feel that I'm the only one that knows my body as well as I do. And to be true, I'm not going to be sticking to the Joe Weider 5x5 just straight to the book, just detail for detail. I'm actually gonna be modifying it a little bit, just the weights wise, because as I said, I'm the only one that knows my body as well as I do, so that's just my ideology. And also, this video is gonna be a progression video, because I will be throwing in a clip of my like deadlifts and all that. And with my 1 rep max, I haven't tried a 5 rep max for like my deadlift and all that good stuff, but you will be seeing the 1 rep max, and I'll be putting a video once my hypertrophy phase is done, and then another video once my strength phase is done to show the results of the like phases and all that, and then if it actually boosts my main lifts or not. And hopefully I'll be able to use the muscles I've grown and just perfected, so to say, in coming up powerlifting meets and all that. And for those of you that do know me, I have competed in 2 meets so far. I've set 5 Connecticut state records for the Team 2 division at the 181, or not 181, the 82 kilogram weight class. So I don't want to brag, but it just does sound nice for me. I mean, but yeah, that pretty much concludes it for the video. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you did like it, please drop a like, of course, please, thanks. Make sure to comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. It's the Polish Hammer, and I'm out.